welcome on into the MS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. Just running a little behind due to character sheets not wanting to cooperate. But we got there. It's fine. It'll be fine. They totally won't die because the character sheets won't work. It'll be fine. Before we get into that, though, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. We've got, on Mondays, our continued adventures of the Story Seekers, the continuation of our Candlekeep Mysteries adventure. They are level 19 and striving to survive, and hopefully I roll better this week because that was just wrong last week. So wrong. So very, very wrong. But, then on Thursdays, we have our video game Thursdays. Hopefully we'll get back to some Valheim this week with some Cindy Shy. Then on Fridays, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure. If you missed it yesterday, they took on a Jabberwocky. And I must say, my dice rolled the best out of the week yesterday. But it still wasn't super great. But it was... That's what area of effect spells are for.
You almost killed me, flat out.
Yeah, but that was because you had to save against it, not because I actually rolled well. You
rolled almost my hit points as damage. That's rolling pretty well.
Yeah, okay. And then, of course, right here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into that. We've got with us our adventuring party. We have... sorry, I didn't realize you rolled your Toll the Dead. I don't know.
Because it breaks and everything else is breaking. So.
I know. Yes. Oh, yeah, beware the Jabberwock. They survived the Jabberwock, so. Alright, we've got Began, our fairy bard, played by Kate.
Hello.
We have Squaggles, our half-dryad druid, played by Cause.
Papa, where are you?
We have Sora, our Haragon warlock, played by Cooper.
Hello.
We have Felfiz, our gnome wizard, played by Tor.
Hello.
We have Sky, our owlin druid, played by Torque.
Colors. So many colors.
So many. And then we have Telvin, our dragonborn sorcerer, played by Kane.
Hello.
And then we have Eivor, our dwarf artificer, who will not be joining us tonight. All right. So, with that, when we last left off our adventuring party hanging out within their dorm room. All right, let's get that out here. The dorm room of Haven's Heroes. They proceeded to take the first of the second year exams, where Felfiz showed that studying can pay off, as they aced the test with perfect scores on both questions. 2 natural 20s even. I mean, come on, perfect scores. And worked out really well. That studying for that test truly did pay off, as it seemed that they very much learned about the glyph of warding. As a reward for not only finishing that first test, but also the first trimester, our adventuring party were given the rewards in their classes. Everyone, having completed and succeeded in the symbology class, was awarded the Glyph of Warding spell, as that was the thing that they were taught this semester, or trimester. And then, depending on the class that they took, they received different rewards. Felfiz, having completed the Going the Extra Mile class, got the Spell Sniper feat. After completing the Talking Heads class, they learned the spell Tongues, and taking their word for it, they got the Counterspell spell. Sora managed to... Oh, look at that, Felfizz, you got Pupspiration for that. Sora, having completed the Refuse to Lose class, would have been given the mascot feat. However, they already had that, so they were given a very special cantrip known as Moment to Think, which I'm gonna stick that out there into chat. It's just kind of a cool cantrip. They also received, for rejecting your reality, they received the Immovable Object spell. And for completing Magic by Numbers, they received the Conjure Animals spell. Let's see here. Sky. For completing the Getting to the Root of Poisons Fundamental of Antidotes, you received a spell known as the Psychedelic Spell. That also is a different spell than everybody's used to. And let's see, that one, we will put that one out there into chat as well. Let's see here.
I dropped it up a little earlier.
Okay, thank you.
It's all good.
And you also received, for the vitally important how healing environments enhance healing effects, you received the Aura of Vitality spell. And because you took Wind Weaving, you received the Fly spell, which is ironic, I am aware, but you can cast it on other people, so it works. I mean, you can fly yourself. You can also fly because you can cast Fly on yourself. So there's bonus Fly. So then, Squaggles, you took the class Sheltered from the Storm and received the Leomund's Tiny Hut spell, which I assume you probably cast in your room, which, I mean, makes sense. You've got a hut inside your hut, you know. Then you also took the class On Thin Ice and received the Rhymes Binding Ice spell. And you took Just Add Water, and you received the Tidal Wave spell. Begin. You took the Thunderous Applause spell, and ironically, that got you the Shatter spell, because, you know, thunder. You took Great Balls of Fire, Pyromancy, and the Arts, and surprisingly, that gave you the Fireball spell. And, because to round it out, you took the Skeleton in the Closet, Introduction to Reanimation, and surprisingly again, that gave you the Animate Dead spell.
Dylan is on the table because something has happened.
I saw, alright. Yes, I saw. He's right here. He knows. Uncle Ragnarok's here. He knows. Alright. Yes, he was already saying thank you. Alright. Okay. Then, oh, that's what it is? They're actually flightless birds. They just know the fly spell. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, maybe. All birds are flightless. They just all know the fly spell. All right. There you go, puppy. Eivor got the for what comes around goes around, got the reward Magic Circle. Going the Extra Mile also got Eivor the Spell Sniper feat. And Magic by Numbers got them also the Conjure Animals spell. Telvin joined them in the class Going the Extra Mile and also received the Spell Sniper feat. You took the Boom or Bust, How to Capture an Audience with Your Arrival, and got the Thunder Step spell. And Rejecting Your Reality, got you also the Immovable Object spell. So, with those spells, you were able to add to your spell books, as it were. your notebooks, and you were able to pick your new classes for the second trimester. Just for reference, this trimester, you will be studying in the symbology class, the symbol glyphs. So just something to think about with that. But you, after completing that and celebrating a little bit about your completion of the first trimester, you actually got notice that there was a party going on at the Rose stage. And upon arriving there, you saw that there was a competition going to see how high you could stack the school mascots. And as teams of two, two of the Haven's Heroes teams were formed to compete against the other, one team from the Shadow Brigade and one from the Dragon Posse, to see how high you could stack the very limited amount of college mascots. And with that, you technically both won, for the purposes of one did get the higher stack, but one got the most amount of mascots. And you were given a reward for doing so. Not only that of the points, but also you were given a belt of Dwarven kind by Greta, as it seems that this was sent to her by her parents as a gift, and she didn't feel that she needed it as she was strong enough already. So you can figure out who is going to be getting that. And after the competition was done and you guys were getting ready to head back to your dorm, Felfiz was approached by Rosie, who asked to walk together back to the dorm. And Rosie offered to, as a member of the referees for Mage Tower games, she offered to help you to learn how to play, and actually set up a time for you to practice at the Aerojaunt field to learn how to play. And she also presented Felfiz with a present in hopes that Felfiz would be able to use it as a good luck charm. And she handed Felfiz a stone of good luck in the shape of a cat head. All right. So, with all of that behind you, as you all arrive back at the dorm and catch up with the rest of your party members that had to take late makeup tests for their classes or had to work, what would you guys like to do?
Kelvin, can you make dinner?
Alright, I will make dinner. But no complaining if thing in pot starts moving.
Okay. But I have a request. Can it dye my teeth the color, please? Thank you.
Can it what?
Make my teeth look a different color. You know, like the octopus stew from last time. It looked purple. It was great.
I suppose I could use squid ink for that. Alright, I will make dinner.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be being goofy in a corner, just sitting there,
Okay.
looking at my new rock.
All right.
Oh, hey, Squaggles, look, twins.
And you do notice that
Wow.
it does look very similar to the rock that you purchased there, Squaggles.
What color is your rock's mohawk? Mine's blue.
Mine doesn't have a mohawk.
It also doesn't have googly eyes yet either.
No.
You have to put them on now that you got back to the dorm.
You think I'm not carrying around googly eyes?
I mean, no? I didn't think about it from that standpoint. I guess you could be carrying googly eyes around.
I have to, so I can find the rocks and turn them into people before I give them Squaggle. Completely
Use
logical.
flawless logic.
I guess so.
Oh
Okay.
shoot, I forgot the reason why I wanted Telvin to go do the dinner thing. We gotta wrap his present real quick before he finds out we got him something. But then he's gotta unwrap it before he finishes dinner. Who can wrap something? Quick! And I'm gonna hand over the spice powder. Nobody's good with gift wrap?
I can do it. I'll wrap it. I fly over and grab it and take it to my room.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. So, what does it look like, Begin, when you come back with this present? I'm a little scared to ask this question, but
I'm gonna take one of my drop claws
Mhm.
that's got paint just splattered all over it, and I've got to have some ribbon somewhere.
You totally have ribbon somewhere.
And I'm gonna wrap it in a drop cloth. It's gonna be really pretty, but like totally splatter paint everywhere
Okay.
with a big bow on top.
Okay.
Drop cloth and ribbon.
All right. So,
Ah, yes, Talvin's favorite things.
all right.
Very pink. Very pink.
Very pink.
The ribbon's pink. Everything else is like multicolored.
Okay. So you arrive back, and Telvin is called back out of the kitchen to be presented this present. So as you are handed this very pink, very splatter-painted package from your group, do you open it?
I will sniff it first,
Okay. It's
instead of shaking.
It smells, spicy. We'll go with that.
Alright, I will open spicy box.
Okay. You open it, and inside is a small spice pouch. It is a Hayward's handy
No, stop.
spice pouch. This belt pouch appears empty, but has 10 charges.
You hear me? What did I say?
While holding this pouch, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, speak the name of any non-magical food seasoning, such as salt, pepper, saffron, cilantro, whatever, and remove a pinch of that desired seasoning from the pouch. A pinch is enough to season a single meal, and the pouch regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. This way,
Interesting.
you always have spices with you.
And to test pouch, I will open and see Tarragon.
You,
See if it produces.
you reach in and you pull out a pinch of tarragon.
Oh, it's a very thoughtful gift. I will eat with all heart.
Yay! We all picked it up for you.
Yeah, we went to like this dude's magic shop. It was pretty cool, man. Might like it. Had all sorts of like blocks and tinkering things, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
It
May
is
have
the
to
spice
invest.
world in a bag. It's true.
They may have to investigate it sometime in future. But thank you for a spice pouch.
So quite literally there, Telvin, any spice that you want to add that is non-magical is now at your disposal. Or at least 10 pinches of it.
Will come very much in handy.
Yep.
Now we can have red pepper clam chowder.
Is oddly specific request, but I suppose I can look and see what I can do.
Oh no, I just overheard it someone.
I mean, I know thyme is a chowder.
It is a weird
Thyme.
soup.
Ooh.
Thyme is spice, not chowder.
Listening to the wrong people.
Well, I suppose you could put thyme in chowder, but would be odd flavor pairing.
Okay. So, with that, is there anything else anybody else would like to do?
I'm good. I will continue cooking dinner.
Okay.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna head over to the cool room and think about some sky surfing and maybe get some wind in. Man, just fly around and
Okay.
collect my thoughts.
All right. So, as you open the door, you think about this, and within 2 steps of walking into the room, you feel as if the ground was one of those giant vent fans, much like they use for the flying and stuff, and except there's no fan grate or anything. It's just there, and
Awesome.
yeah, you go in, and it is the flying version of a trampoline. You're bouncing around, flips and barrel rolls and the whole 9 yards.
All right, yeah, I got my skyboard. I'm just riding the wave to eternity, man. This is awesome.
All right. Perfect. There's even at as you're doing this, there's obstacles that show up, and you have to veer left, veer right. It's really cool. You feel completely confident that anything that gets thrown at you while you're flying, you are golden.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
the challenge. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Squaggles, what are you doing while Telvin is cooking dinner?
I'm gonna get with Belfiz.
Okay.
Hey, Belfiz.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't really want to pry or anything. How'd your walk home go?
He gave me this rock.
Ooh.
And she's gonna arrange for us to be able to practice Mage Tower and to learn all the rules.
Oh, there's rules?
Yeah. She's one of the referees, so she knows all the rules.
Cool. Well, I don't need this belt, so you want it?
I don't need it. I'm strong is not something I do.
I thought you looked good in a beard.
I have a beard.
That's how I knew. Neither of us really want it, huh? Well, maybe someone who can't see in the dark could get some use out of it, and if that's not the case, I bet we could light it on fire.
And
Deacon
that
got a cool new spell.
is how you play
that would help.
D&D.
We should just see if anybody else in the group wants it, and then, maybe not fireball it.
Well, sure, of course, first, but, if not, then...
Then we could sell it and pay for school.
Oh. You're so smart. I'm gonna go sit down in a beanbag chair.
Okay. Does anybody actually want the Belt of Dwarven kind?
What does belt do?
So, the Belt of Dwarven kind looks like that. It is a wondrous item. It does require attunement. While wearing this belt, you gain the following benefits. Your con score is increased by 2, and you have advantage on persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves. In addition, while attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day of at dawn at growing a full beard if you're capable of growing one, or a visibly thicker beard if you already have one. If you're not a dwarf, you gain the following additional benefits while wearing the belt. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, and your resistance to any poison damage. You have dark vision out to 60 feet, and you can speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
I cannot see in dark, so belt may be useful in the regard card. For some strange reason, Dragonborn, despite being descendant of dragon, cannot see in dark.
I mean...
Is kind of stupid, considering dragons have tremor sense, blind sense, true sight. The Dragonborn get none.
Maybe when you grow up more?
If I grow up into a full dragon,
That'd be cool.
it would be cool. It'd be like Babushka.
Does anybody else need dark vision? Just out of curiosity.
The beard can go away if the belt is removed. I assume at dawn if you're not attuned to it.
I have beard concerns.
I want to go out and say, that's fair.
Yeah.
I could be bearded dragon, but is different creature in Animal Kingdom.
Oh man, I've read about those bearded dragons, man. They're pretty cool, man.
They're very cool.
They like, have beards and like this big mane that goes around them and stuff, and they're fast. And, man, sure you don't want to have a dwarven beard? That'd be awesome.
I don't mind having beard. But if no one else wants belt, then I will wear a belt so I can see it in dark.
Yeah, go for it, Telvin. I think it'll look good on you.
Okay. All right. So Telvin gets the Belt of Dwarven kind. All right. And I will go ahead and drop that onto your character sheet.
How high is the ceiling where we are?
How high do you want it to be?
Not so high that I can't paint a picture on it.
Oh, it's
That everybody
totally,
can nicely see.
totally perfect for you to be able to do that.
You have
Okay, I
wings.
am.
You can fly to the ceiling.
Well, I can fly, but I don't want it to be so far away that like I paint on it and nobody can enjoy the painting.
Oh no, it's
I want to know.
we're talking probably no higher than like 50 feet.
Okay, I'm up there painting
Okay.
on the ceiling.
Okay. What's
His
your
version.
painting?
I'm gonna paint our adventures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget that time that Squaggles found the trouser snakes, man. that'd be a cool thing to paint up there.
That's for sure what I'm working on right now. For sure.
Nice.
And I also sketched a little bearded dragon in there while you guys were talking.
Perfect.
In
All
the
classmates
colors of Telvin, I'm sure.
Kelvin colors, yep.
Yes. Okay.
is perfect. Classmates will all come to room to see Squaggle's giant trouser snake picture.
Yes.
Yeah, they will.
Squaggles, you're gonna be legendary, man.
Yay.
All right. Sora, what are you doing while all of this is going on?
Mostly my studies
Okay.
and still trying to figure this spell out more.
Okay.
You've probably seen me just on the table read my book, and once or twice I'm playing with this rock and trying to do the spell.
Okay. All right. So, trying to make an immovable object, huh?
Still trying to figure out about the spell, how it works.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
I am. Hey, Talon, can you lift up this rock?
Can I lift the rock?
Yep.
Okay, I will try to lift rock.
Give me a strength check, please.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. A strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Normal strength.
Perfect. Yeah, no, you can't move it at all.
Is heavy rock. Let me give all the college try. Is then I will cast magical guidance on self.
Okay.
And try again.
Okay. Unfortunately, you just can't quite get it off the ground. Mm-mm.
A rock is too heavy. Maybe after that I try again.
Third time's a charm.
Maybe after you think about your belt for a good long time.
Yep.
Let's see here. This one would I couldn't have. With 2 hands.
Okay. Okay.
Now that's how you did it.
Yep. You know, it took that little moment of thinking about the belt and becoming officially attuned to it. And with that, you can pick it up. It is heavy, but you can pick it up.
Is heavy rock. Where do you want rock, friend?
How does it see? How does it feel? How heavy does it feel to you right now? Tell me.
It feels heavy like a big rock.
Like use boulder or does very big rock?
I do not lift boulders very much. That is babushka, but it feels like big rock, I suppose.
Thanks for the info, Telvin. And I dispelled the magic. It's now a regular rock.
And it all of a sudden goes from being like, 1,000-pound rock to about like a third of a pound at the most.
You can make a dexterity check as the rock goes rocketing through the air.
Right?
Was the... But I'm not in the habit of lifting rocks. It's more of a sport for dedushka and bibushka. They would pick up and throw rocks in old country. It was good
Really?
sport.
I figured that's much. That's why I asked you. See if you could whip this rock. Well, thank you for letting you try out the spell.
Sure thing.
Okay. By the way, I want to point out, Telvin, you now, because of your belt, have a advantage on persuasion checks against Eivor. Because Eivor is a dwarf. So if you want to persuade them to do anything, you now have advantage on those checks. Just saying.
Within reason. Within reason. my
Within
friend.
reason. I mean, it's still played by Anna, so there is that. But you do have, from your party members, you do have advantage on persuasion against the artificer. So, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna have a notebook out and some little bits of metal and wire and tape, trying to make some.
Okay.
Doing my rock gnome tinkering.
You're tinkering? Okay. All right. So, as the evening progresses and Telvin prepares a wonderful dinner for you, and you enjoy your company with your friends and just a very nice evening celebrating the fact that you have survived the first trimester of your college experience of your second year. You start your next set of classes the next day, and everybody go ahead and mark 75 gold onto your character sheets for your jobs.
Nice.
Yep. All right. If you haven't already chosen your second trimester classes, I would appreciate it if you would. But don't need to worry too much about that right now, as the next day, as you guys are going about your classes and whatnot, you end up headed to the Bow's End Tavern, where you enjoy the company of your friends, as well as just enjoying the camaraderie that the Bow's End Tavern has. It is there that you see, not too long after you guys arrive, you see an elven gentleman come in and go up to one of the staff members here, and you will know and remember that this is Jav. Jav is the one that works here at the tavern. And Jav, well, actually, everybody give me a perception check. Why not? We'll see who actually notices this happening. Dice rolls! Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
I'm fighting with roll 20. I'll get there.
Okay. You know what? While we wait for Kate to argue with Roll20, there was something that I did put into the StrixSeven chat for our group, and that was a question after last session as to how many natural 20s and natural 1s our group has actually rolled within this campaign. And the answers that I was given, Sky guessed 45 of each. Squaggles, did you determine which answer you were going with? Were you going with the first one of 60 each, or were you going with the 30 each?
I only thought about how bad my answer was after I got a hint, so I'm gonna go with my 30 guess, which I know is wrong.
Okay. Oberon, would you like to make a guess?
if I had to guess,
You can have two different answers, by the way, because there is two different answers.
I say 39 natural 20s, and I say 21 natural ones.
Okay. Let's see here. Telvin, do you have an answer?
I already put in shit.
Oh, okay.
I get what I
Okay.
said. But,
Oh, you said 15 and 10. Okay. All right. Kate, do you have an answer?
I'm gonna say 22 of each.
Okay. All right.
We hit 100 natural 20s in the Witchlight campaign.
Yeah,
right?
last night we hit 100 natural 20s in how many sessions? 21 sessions. Okay. All right. Well, the correct answer is there were 44 natural 20s and 28 natural 1s already at the beginning of this session. So, with that,
I would have had it. It's someone that guessed 29.
right? Mm-hmm.
Good guess. Good
Yep.
guesses.
All right. Well, actually, so let's see here. All right. Actually, you know what? Kate said 28 or 22.
22, yeah.
Yeah. So you actually are the closest with the 30. If you go with that, is what you said, right, Cause?
Yeah, it is, but someone said 29, didn't they?
No. 39 was the natural 20s for Oberon. So Sky and Squaggles, go ahead and add an Ashy advantage to your character sheets as you guess the closest to the natural 20s and natural 1s that we have already rolled. So that is 44 natural 20s and 28 natural 1s that we have rolled so far this campaign.
Why does it not surprise me that Ashley loves the druids, man?
I mean, he really does. He does. All right. So, with that, Sky, you, Began, you both notice this elven man walk in. It's someone that you have seen around campus before, but he is a upperclassman, as it were. Someone who has been, is on his senior year of school here. And it seems that Jav points towards you guys. And you see that he heads your way. It's very clear that he was looking for somebody. As he takes his cup of wine and he says to Jav, he's like, "Can I get a tray of drinks for them?" And you see Jav puts up a tray together for drinks for all of you. And the elf comes over to your table. And he says, "So, well met. I hear you've done some very impressive things around here lately. They say you brave folks know right from wrong, most of the time anyway. Is this true?"
Yeah, I guess we might have done a few things. Like, did you see the stack of mascots we did the other day?
I
That was pretty
didn't,
cool.
but I heard about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, these drinks are for you, although I understand if you don't accept drinks from a stranger, but hopefully you'll accept them.
I was sniffing to see if it is suspicious.
Did we see him get the drink?
You saw him get the drinks from the tavern.
From the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna
Telvin.
start
I grab the
Yeah,
drink.
I'm good.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Have a seat. Bottoms up. Thanks.
Telvin, it's no more suspicious than Jav usually does for you.
Just want to be sure.
Well, hopefully, you'll trust me a little bit more after working together to take down a monster.
Which monster? You have to be more specific.
Well, have you heard of Rugo's Potion Shop in Neverwinter? Squaggles, it is non-alcoholic.
Oh man, I wish I would have known that before I gave it away.
I'll
Begin.
slide it back to you. Once I figure out it's non-alcoholic from trying to chug mine a little bit, I'm like, oh man, I'll slide yours back. I'm like, this one's good for you, kid. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Everybody give me a history check, please. To see if you've heard the name of this potion shop.
What? What's he talking
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see. History check is not a strong suit, but you'll try.
Nice, Sora. Alright. Good job, Began.
I kind of use this to clarify more.
Okay. Alright. So, okay. Alright. Telvin, you've heard of it. You haven't been there. So is Squaggles. Felfiz, Began, and Sora, you are aware of this potion shop that is within Neverwinter. Now, the school is placed on the Sword Coast of Faerun, and you are aware Neverwinter is one of the 3 largest cities here within the Sword Coast. Neverwinter being the most well-known. Well, I mean, it's Neverwinter, Waterdeep, and Baldur's Gate of the 3. But the 3 of you know that Rugo's Potion Shop is run by a gentleman named Rugo, and he's very crabby mage. He's mean-spirited and definitely a piece of work, that's for sure. And so you've actually, Sora, you and Began have actually been there and purchased a potion from him before. And this
Total jerk. Good stuff, but total
right,
not personable. Yeah.
right. And the elf gentleman, he says, "Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Delric. I am a student here of the Prismari College, and well, I'll cut to the chase. I'm putting a team together. I'm looking for adventurers with certain skills to complete a task. One of the professors here on campus just learned that in the city of Luskin, an orphanage received a crate of health potions from Rugo's Potion Shop. The problem was that the health potions were poisoned, and now there are kids that are sick and not doing great. Some of them, potentially could not make it, but we have healers being sent over there right now. But I have every reason to believe that the poisoning that those kids had was Rugo's doing." It does sound like the beginning of every Prime Material action movie. Yes, it does. Now,
I'm gonna bang my fist on the table and stand up and say, "Let's get him!"
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to hire you to kill him. The truth is, I don't even think you could take him. But, I mean, you might be able to. under the
Bean
right
takes offense
circumstance.
at that.
At the right circumstance. I mean, I know you guys are, only second-year students and powerful in your own right. However, this is a very powerful, mage. What I do want, however, is Rugo put out of business. I want him to not be able to sell another potion ever again. And I want to hire you for a heist.
Break his hands. Got it.
Sounds easier to kill him at that point.
That would put him out of business.
I believe this. What's his name? Is Delric?
Delric, yep.
Delric person.
Give me a insight check. Oh, he's telling the truth. He is completely telling the truth. And, I mean, he comes off as the type not to lie to you. And, you saw Felfiz's response when he said that it was, this guy was selling potions that hurt kids. You see the fire in his eyes as well. It is clear that he is not okay with this either.
Okay, Delric, but why are we taking on the risk here? You have no risk? You won't take the risk?
My problem is he knows me. And
he knows me.
People who does not know all of
He knows
us.
we're at a magic school, but there are spells for that.
Man, I'm still figuring out why this guy would be passing bad potions around, man. That seems like it would kind of hurt his business, wouldn't it?
Well, you would think, but apparently, he sends them just far enough away that, and covers his tracks that, it doesn't get traced back to him as often. But no, what I want you to do is I want to hire you for the heist. I want you to be able to infiltrate his shop, steal the potions, every single one of them. And if you accept this, I will make sure you are handsomely rewarded. The thing is, I cannot go in and scout out the place because he knows me too well. There's several of you. You should be able to, be able to do this. I mean, it's kind of a 3-step job. Case the place, come back here and gear up, and then you guys do what you do.
Yeah, we don't. I don't feel like we're the people who are gonna come back here and take first steps to do this.
Nah, once we're in, we're in. We're diving head first.
Also, that sounds like a lot of potions for us to carry. Is there any type of item that could help us carry them off?
Well, yes, that's the kicker with you coming back to gear up. I need to know what you need as to
Bag holding.
Well, of course, that. But I mean, we're talking gear to be able to get past any traps or threats or anything that he has set up there. I mean, and that's the thing. This is a heist. We want to make sure that it's not just a murder that can be traced back to the school.
Oh yeah, sharks. Sharks in a bag of
Did you
holding.
say, sparkles in front of me saying, "This is what I need to deal with traps and spells."
Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, you guys are, you are magical. This is a magic school after all. But I don't know your skill set as a whole. I don't know what you need and what you don't need. I mean, all I can tell you is Rugo is very adept at magic and has a thing for making, traps and I'm sure he will have his place thoroughly protected.
But something to detect traps.
Okay. All right. Not exactly sure what to. That's kind of like why I need to know what exactly Okay, let me think
I
about
believe it's
this.
called a Wand of Secrets. I read about it.
That or wand of trap detection, I believe.
That one too.
Okay.
Or wand of secrets. Either or. Is it really not it?
Well, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't. This is a dangerous job. That's the thing. You know, rushing in with no plan in place is suicide. You know.
That's it. We can't be Haven's heroes for this because it's not very heroic, and that's what we're all worried about. So give us just a moment, Delric. I think we need a different name, like Suicide Squad or something more original than that.
I think
What
maybe
are
it's
dragon poses? So if we get caught, they get in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah. We are
If
the
we do
dragon
well, then they're
posers.
gonna get a good name, man.
You mean shadow posers? That way, it's both of them.
We are the shadow posers.
Yeah, if we do a good job, like we always do, we don't give them credit.
True.
We need to have a bad
It used to be called
person
the
get
Sharks.
named. Ooh, no, maybe. I don't know. I'll
Haven's Heist?
cast evil berries for us all.
Do they magically give us goatees and white cats to stroke?
Maybe.
I'm gonna start working on my evil persona.
Does not want to look like Charlie Chaplin, so you don't want to wear cheap mustache.
Alright, we'll do it, but it's only because I want to practice my evil accent.
Okay.
It's for the kids.
It is for the kids. Yeah, this
For the
works.
kids!
Now you know why I chose this as the one shot to go with it. It's for the kids. And by the way, just as a total and complete plug of my own, we do officially have a DMS Adventures Tavern Extra Life team this year. So not only do we have our normal Extra Life campaign going on, but we actually have a team. So if you would like to raise money for Extra Life as well, you can join DMS Adventures Tavern's team. We are raising money for our local children's hospital by playing games and having a good time with that. So our team goal this year is $3,000, which you know, we've been steadily raising more and more each year. So all right, that was a great segue to a shameless plug. All right, good job, guys. Good job. All right. So as you okay, let's see here. So he okay. Do.
He has regrets, is what I think you're looking for.
No. I'm trying to find what he's got for you.
How far away is Neverwinter from campus? Like, do we need transportation? Or...
You're looking at a couple of days' journey. Except for the fact that there may or may not be a teleportation circle that gets you closer.
I mean, I don't mind hitchhiking on whatever caravan's moving that way, but if this needs to happen fast, then
Oh,
yeah,
no
that'd be kinda
worries. You're good. And he kind of, knowing that Began said that she'd been there before, he turns to you and he says, "You've been to Neverwinter. Did you visit the StrixSeven recruitment office?" Or you, and turns to Sora, did you? Because we have a a recruitment office within Neverwinter. Kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Satellite office, as it were. And we have one in each of the big cities, and we do that so that we can have a permanent teleportation circle there, so that people can, or well, the administration specifically can move between the city and campus freely. And because you're doing this on behalf of one of the administration, it has already been approved to use the teleportation circle. Now, I do need to give you a little bit more warning here. Rugo has, he is mean as he is ugly. He does have a halfling apprentice that he has with him right now. Apprentices don't last very long working for him. But the one that is said to be working for him the last time I checked, the halfling named Katie. She's definitely worth speaking to if she's there. I mean, carefully, of course. But I can't stress it enough that if you can clear out every room of the place, leave nothing behind. If there's an attic, a basement, a portal to an alternate dimension, I mean, whatever. Just make sure that it is, you get everything. And
all right. Yeah, we could try.
Okay.
And we can raid his potion making supplies and apparatus and bring them home. It's one thing to take all his stock, but gotta take away his ability to refresh it.
He says, so you don't want to come back to get tools that you might need? I mean, I have the bag of holding, of course, I do, but I mean, I don't know what else you're going to need.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got some supplies, I wouldn't mind checking out your pad, man.
I mean, what else? That's why I said if you go and you check out what he's got going on, and then you come back, I can get you, tools and stuff. But I don't know what you will need to get past any of the traps or anything. So, I can give you a bag of holding now. That's you'll definitely gonna need that. And I mean, I do. If you don't come back between, then I understand. But I should warn you, if he really is poisoning, the kids and stuff, be careful what you take in, and actually ingest before identifying, because, I mean, you never know. But, I mean, it is up to you. And he will put a bag of holding on the table for you. He says, if you feel, once you've cased it, that you need other things, feel free to come back.
Okay.
All right, so sneak in, get all the bad juju out, and come back. That's the plan?
Case the joint, figure out what you need to break in and without being detected, and then steal all the potions that he's got and come back. Yes.
All right.
And so Eivor is actually not with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and he says, I thought I was told you guys had a dwarf with you as part of your party. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah, she's working right now.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Rugo has a definite thing for dwarves, so but well, if you can take your friend with you, if not, it's just an idea. So, all right. With that. Is there anything? So you said you wanted a wand of secrets? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. He pulls. He's like, hang on a second, and he pulls out a wand and he whispers a word to it, and he hands it to you. And he says, all right. This is, this wand has 3 charges. You can expend one of the charges and it'll show a secret door or trap within 30 feet of you. And it will point to the closest one to you. So, it will let you know.
Is the detect traps one better? That said?
Oh, that would there's not that's a spell. That's not or a ability check actually.
Is Chance and Zan, are they gonna come with us? Or are they gonna hang out here and kind of?
Chance goes, I'll go.
We're missing.
I think we're gonna need Chance. And probably healing. I think we probably need both of them actually.
Yeah. Chance goes, I have a spell that can find traps.
Awesome.
Yeah. Granted, it is it's kind of a it'll let me know where things are and stuff. It just reveals that it's present, not not all of them, but just the nature of the trap. But yes, I can do that.
Any chance we could go tomorrow? I need kind of a long rest to kind of think about what I might want to have ready tomorrow and whatnot.
That's fine. You can do that. I've been trying to work on getting people together to do this. So yes, that's fine. You just let me know what you need. Why don't you think about it and let me know what you need.
Well, we're definitely going, so we'll meet you here tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, I will see you back here first thing in the morning then. And I will take you to the teleportation room.
Alright, also, I have to sign off on this plan. I gotta get my parents' signatures, so everybody sign here for me, please.
Okay. Alright.
Are you gonna sit in a pool of water?
That reminds me, I have to add my stream to the big stream. I gotta go potty, I'll be right back. Also, meet you back at the dorms.
Alright. So...
That's 100% yeah, I'm totally gonna sit in the pool of
Yep,
water
totally
again.
gonna sit there. Yep. Uh-huh. Is there a coffee of alertness mug? No, but there is, what is it?
Maybe there's some type of flower or something you can grow. Or a bean.
A bean. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, we're working on those. They're real hard to grow though, man. You just got just the right climates and humidity. Man, it's crazy stuff, but they're awesome if you do them right.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell a kid who isn't familiar with coffee the fact that it's beans and you cook them, then you throw away the beans, they get very confused.
Mm-hmm. We learned this. He was very confused. interested, but very confused.
Why are you throwing away the food part?
Oh, you can eat it if you want, kid. Might be bitter.
I mean, yeah. Yep. So, all right. Well then, with that, is there anything that you guys would like to do before the next day?
Something that immediately comes to mind.
Okay.
Probably late for my shift at the fire jolt. I gotta get there and done cleaning the place up, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people to ask about the alertness.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, they move really fast in that place. They need to just learn to slow down sometimes.
I mean, there's that. Well, you know that that there is, at the fire jolt, speaking of the cups and stuff, it doesn't give you extra energy, but it does give you fire resistance. So, yeah, no, there's not extra energy coffee, but there is fire resistance coffee for a minute anyway. But
dark roast, I bet.
It totally dark roast, yes. Yep. All right. So with that, you guys can go ahead and head back to your dorm room, discussing what is going to happen with this heist. And with that, we will actually go ahead and take our break here, and then we will get back to that when we come back. So we will see you in just a few minutes. Right, and we are back with DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure, and our team of Haven's heroes is currently figuring out exactly what they will need to complete a heist on a magic shop or potion shop within the city of Neverwinter that apparently has been sending poisoned health potions to a orphanage, and we just cannot have that. So with that, all right, so we come back. Well, you guys have the evening to prepare to switch out your spells in the overnight rest if your class allows for that, to figure out what adventuring gear you need to take with us, because to be honest, you guys are on campus most of the time, so you don't tend to use that nearly as much as you normally would. If it were, the like adventuring party where you're out and about, you would use that much more. So, all right. And so is there anything? All right. Is there anything that you guys need to purchase on campus or anything prior to going? Or items that you, like I know Sky and Squaggles, you would have the conversation about what spells perhaps you wish to prepare due to the fact that you guys do have a very shared spell list. Perhaps Sora, or Felfiz, you kind of also, you guys have this general discussion as to what to prepare. And Eivor says that they are going, not going to go with you due to the fact that they are in the middle of a project that will take their full focus, as it seems they are on the verge of a breakthrough on a new magic item that they would be able to infuse.
One of the spells I got through the college is Spirit Guardians, which requires a holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So
you have a symbol that looks very much like your logo. Here, it is the Haven's Heroes holy symbol.
Just checking to make sure I have all my components.
I was just gonna ask you if you guys have components and stuff that you need. Telvin, what was the D100 for?
To see if I have beard.
Oh, okay. You do not. Well, actually, I should ask you this. 50% chance. Do you want a beard or do you not want a beard?
I was going with anything 50 or less with the beard.
Okay.
So there's no beard today.
Okay, just wanted to make sure we were both on the same page with that 50%. Okay. All right. So, okay. But you do have dark vision and that stuff. So. All right.
Susan?
Yes.
I want to try something.
Uh-oh. Okay.
But learning from my last mistake,
Mm-hmm.
I want to run it with you and anyone else before I go with the plan.
Okay.
I sort of tell you this on break.
Mm-hmm.
We're going on a heist.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning we're probably going to go into the fight. In any case, I was thinking, is there a way we can have a disguise ourselves in any way? just in case, it'll be a lot easier.
I'm pretty sure vegan could whip something up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can, can't I?
Everybody gets tie-dye drop cloths.
Yeah. I'll sew them into overalls.
That won't attract attention.
Totally not suspicious at all. What are you thinking, Sora?
Nothing, just if things go south, it's better to conceal our identity a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And now here's the part I ask for this.
Uh-huh.
As of tonight, you will know me as Mr. Dark. Nice to meet you all.
Okay. There you go.
We
Laws.
should definitely not wear our school uniforms.
That's
Yeah,
the point of the disguise.
Why is he talking like that?
definitely not wear your school uniforms. That's fair. Okay. So, well, if that's the case, what would you do you want to Vegan, are you able to disguise more than one person, or does one person have? Do you want to do the old-fashioned just disguise yourself in costumes type disguises?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking old fashioned, go for it, like, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Sky's gonna switch back from the green board shorts to the black ones. Got it?
Alright, nobody will recognize me now, man.
Never. Okay. Alright. So, Sora, how do you change your outfit? What are you gonna wear?
Well, mostly, kind of like baby blue sky like color to blend into the night sky more, to hard
Okay.
to see. And I also try to make my fur a bit more darker too, so
Okay.
I guess the term Mr. Dark
Okay.
hopefully gives away what I try to
All
not
right.
be.
What about you, Began?
I'm gonna use some illusion magic
Mm-hmm.
to disguise my wings to make them look like different kind of wings, not
Okay.
the black and purple everyone is used to. And
Okay.
I should have tried to get that beard. That's okay. And I'll just wear. What do the first years wear? They were black
They
and
were
gray?
black and white.
Black and white.
Mm-hmm.
But it still has, you know,
It
The
still
logo
says
and
the school
tattoos.
logo on it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to be. I just don't want it to be that. I'll find gray clothes.
Okay.
Cat burglary
Okay.
with different wings.
Okay.
I'll wear the clothes that I arrive here in before I switch to just wearing.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Squaggles, do you have anything specific in mind?
Inspired by Sora.
Okay. All right.
Call me Evil Squaggles. And with my Dark Dryad, I put my hand into a ponytail.
Ooh.
And
Oh.
with my Dastardly Druid energies, I will take off my school uniform and put on a loincloth.
Okay. He's
Oh boy.
hey Telvin.
You're gonna get so cold.
He's channeling Bludger. All right. So Telvin, what do you got in mind?
I was going to wear normal outfit. I do not know we were putting on disguises and talking in weird accents.
I mean, the accents is kind of a bonus. I think everybody was just trying to get away from your school colors, which is what it amounts to.
I have my cloak that can change my clothes whenever I want. And if need be, I'll use disguise self.
Okay. You can always cast disguise self on somebody else as well. So. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Roll 20 is frozen army. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to completely shut my browser window down.
Okay. While you do that, you guys see Chance comes out of their room, and you see very much the stereotypical rogue look, the super stealthy, like black and stuff. Yeah, look, my connection to the server on stream. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Just deal with it. All right. So you see Chance comes out and very, cat burglar, tabaxi cat. Yeah. Zan, on the other hand, comes out and, you see that they have with them, kind of a more their nobility, their clothing that they arrived on campus with too, or what they you've seen them go home with that for the summer break. You do also see that they happen to have with them also their shield, which you don't normally see Zan carrying. As usually you don't need to worry about that so much. But got the leather armor on, the whole 9 yards with that. So ready for whatever will come his way. All right. If there is nothing else that you need to do within the dorm, you can head back to Bow's End and meet up with your current employer, as it were. Is there anything else that you need to do within the dorm?
Squaggles, make sure you feed Hangry. I don't know, he said this might be a couple days.
Right back.
Okay. Alright. So, as you finish all of that up, you guys, make it so that you can head over to the Bow's End Tavern. And as you arrive at the Bow's End Tavern, you see that that Roll20 has decided to not do it. That's fine. We're gonna reload real quick. So you see the gentleman is waiting for you at the Bow's End Tavern. You see Delric, and on the table with him, you see that there's a couple of items waiting for you. You see again the bag of holding that he had put on the table before. You see that he has let's see here. What did he have? He had... I'm waiting for... Oh, hold on. Oh, is everybody having issues?
I wasn't.
Yes.
Just finally reloaded.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It seems that everybody's having... Roll20 is having an issue tonight. Alright, well, theater of the mind it is, guys. Well, while we get it up and going. So with that, he has he's got a couple of things for you. You see that he's got there's a scroll on the table as well, just a single scroll tube. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Dylan says he's gonna come over and fix it. It's fine. Thank you, Dylan.
Actually, Actually, can I ask him for the spell scrolls?
Sure. That's not gonna work. Alright.
That's the most direct you can certainly try ever. Sure, that's not gonna work.
No, I was trying to get the right page and it didn't.
I know, but it was just
Don't even bother rolling. It's not
not
gonna
gonna happen.
Alright. Come on. Alright. There we go. Alright. So what spell scroll are you asking for?
Arcane Lock and Knock.
Okay.
If I have to choose, I'll just take the Arcane Lock.
He says, I don't usually carry those around. We're gonna give the treat time to see if that helps with the Roll20 issues.
Well, then could I have gone to the library and copied them out?
You can go and
It'll take me less than an hour.
yes, you can do that.
Because I'm not fancy wizard.
Mm-hmm. You still have to take out the cost of or wait, no, you don't, do you?
I'm a fancy
You're a
wizard.
fancy wizard. Dang fancy wizards. Alright. Then yes, so yeah, you could have done that during the evening. Yes.
2 minutes per spell level.
With no cost. Okay. Look at her, Miss Fancy Wizard over here. Alright. What does a wizard need gold for after all, huh? Because you don't even need paper and ink because you have a special book and stuff. Alright. So he does not have those spells, but you got the spell scrolls. Alright. Or spells into your book. Yeah. Alright.
Crap, now I gotta pick spells again.
You do have to pick spells again. Alright. Is there, let's see here. Okay. The Roll20 chat decided to stop too, so give me a second. Alright. Okay. We'll get that for a second. Okay. We close out the other one. There we go. Alright, so with that, there we go. Haha. Back up and going. Alright. Okay, so Sky, you got a seed from the garden and some mistletoe. Instructs your earth elemental to take care of the garden. Okay. Alright. So you guys head over to talk to him. You see he's got a round of drinks as well on the table, waiting for you. And okay. Let's see here. Is there anything else that you want to ask him for while you are here?
Gold dust.
Gold dust? He's like, what do you mean gold dust?
I mean, gold that has been turned to dust that is worth 25 gold pieces.
You didn't... Okay.
It's a component.
It is. And, he says, oh, okay, alright, I can do that. And, he pulls out a small pouch. And you notice, like, he's writing down all of the things that he's giving you. So.
I always have.
Okay. So, gold dust. Anybody else need anything?
I'm pretty good, man.
Okay. Everybody has components for their spells or arcane focuses if the spell components do not have a gold cost.
So I just got 25.
You did.
Maybe I'll have Telvin squash me some.
The dwarf belt doesn't give him extra strength, it just gives him extra con. It's the belts of giant
Yeah.
strength.
But he's
The clockwork, yeah.
strong like the Dragonborn. Come on.
That's true. That's true. I'm just...
I am in fact strong like Dragonborn.
Because he's Dragonborn, yes. I was just making sure that it was like, wait, no, that doesn't give him strength. It just gives him con. Okay. All right. Okay, so...
Good, what?
Okay. You good? Okay. So he says, all right. Can any of you do any lightning spells?
Yet.
Yeah, do you want me to do it here?
No.
I'm already halfway casting it when he says no.
Okay.
You see storm clouds start to form above.
I can do Witch Bolt.
Okay, so that's good. How about,
Is that I should prepare Witch Bolt?
it's just there's some traps or runes that can be dispelled with use of lightning. You can usually tell what is needed by the color of the rune. I'm just trying to make sure, like, I figured somebody had fire. You've got several Prismari students here. What about cold damage? Can anybody do any cold damage spells?
Yes.
Okay.
I can do cold.
Okay.
Stuff you gotta tell us before we prepare spells.
Just, making sure that, because I meant to ask you this last night, and I realized that I didn't do that, but,
I'm gonna do my cantrip formula thing and take Shocking Grasp instead of Light.
okay.
For today.
Okay. He says, alright, well, I mean, you've got, you're probably pretty good with everything else, but I think that, I think this scroll might help you. It depends on, if you, need it, but, it's called Stone to Flesh. When you cast it, it will turn a stone something to flesh. So, like, if by chance he has a golem or something that is made of stone, you could turn it to flesh and substantially change its armor class.
Is it bad? My first thought was to use it on Rocky.
I mean, no.
You're gonna bring him to life?
Alright. And he says, alright, I don't know what else I can give you based on the fact I don't know what is there. I don't know what you will need. But...
Do you have what if we go...
We don't have a lightning thing, do we?
Yes, you do.
My thing is...
Well,
oh, we do?
What is yours?
Call lightning. I think we have to be outdoors.
I have Shocking Grasp now.
That'll work. Perfect.
Okay, you're really dead set on us contacting you after we scope out the place. If we go back to the StrixSeven teleporting into, is there a way to contact you from there?
You can come back. If anybody has sending, you could send me a message.
What? Dude, magic exists. We shouldn't have to jump back and forth. Didn't come here to walk extra places and not use magic.
Yeah, we need to be back in time for classes on Monday. I'm assuming this is like a Friday
It is.
or Saturday they work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. We gotta get going, otherwise we won't be able to get back. Let's go!
Alright.
What, darling?
Nothing. Okay.
I'm making sense.
I feel like we're missing some key component of the clues, but we gotta get going.
All right.
No,
My
don't
ADD is kicking in.
All right.
She's giving me a dirty look because this is like the other day when I said, well, I can already do that spell. Give me a different person.
All right. So, with that, Delric takes you over to the Prismari campus, over to one of the professor's, offices, and you see that there is a teleportation circle already set up, and he makes the final mark into it.
One quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When we get over there, there's people who can activate it to send us back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And he hands you a letter as you get ready to walk into the circle. And he says, give this to the people on the other side and they will be able to send you back. And, so with that, you are sent to the city of Neverwinter. All right. So, as you teleport through, has anybody been in a teleportation circle before?
I have come into this plane.
Okay.
Oh, this is like a new experience for me, man.
All right. So everybody except for Telvin, give me a con save, please. Okay. Oh, you guys are doing real well on con saves. Okay. Holy crap. All right. Good job, Squaggles. And then
Just
there's
like walking
Beacon.
through the trees.
Uh-huh. All right. So, Beacon.
Yeah.
You this is a real world one. Ready? You have the dizzies.
Oh, great. That was yesterday.
Right? But I mean, it takes
What
you.
is it? Stew like a freshman.
Yes. Ew. So you are able to keep your breakfast down, but it is rough. This is not something that you want to do on a regular basis, it seems. All right. So you arrive at the StrixSeven recruiting office here within Neverwinter, and you see that there are all of the posters for each of the colleges on the walls around here. As you step into the main part of the office, you see there are it seems that they're staffed by some of the senior college members, and you see some of the students that you have seen around campus. But there is one person who looks to be possibly the person in charge of the office, and you go over and give them the letter. And they'll take it, they'll read it, and they're like, okay, just let us know when you need to go back, and one of us will send you back. Not a problem.
Alright, so you don't need my permission slip? I'm good?
You're a college student. You don't need...
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, let us know if you need anything. And so with that, you venture out into the town or city of Neverwinter. What? Oh, hold on. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay. So, all right. So with that, you notice as you step out of the office here, you are in the section of Neverwinter known as the Tower District. This Tower District of Neverwinter is definitely a impressive sight, as you see that just up from where your office is that you came out, you see a beautiful tower, darkened black, and it actually casts no shadows. It is very beautiful, though. And then you see, like, there's other towers within this general vicinity. But you were able, before you left there, to find out where the from this location how to get to the shop, to Rugo's shop. And you head that way. It's about a 15-minute walk or so. But you are able to go ahead and head that way. All right. And so as you approach, you see a sign that says Rugo's Potion Shop. And like I said, it took about 15 minutes to get there. But the shop that you see in front of you seems to be very well maintained compared to the neighboring shops around you. You see that there also is a guard standing at the door, just outside the door of the shop. Sora and Began, please give me a history check to see if you remember who this person is. Nope, Began, you have no idea. Okay. You pull your hood up and you change your clothes. Okay, got it. Sora, you remember this person. He is Carl. He is, well, from what you remember, came across as a very degenerate ex-bandit who, I mean, you get the feeling he would probably sell his sister for 5 gold. But it's very clear that, you know, he's not the greatest of guys. But he is the guard for this shop. All right. So, with that, as you approach, you notice this. You all notice, you know, him standing by the door there. Comes across very much as. Oh, well, thank you for that stretch right there. Everybody go ahead and join with me and do a stretch. Oh, we all can definitely use that. All right. So you do notice that this guy he's rough looking. He very much comes off as, you know, just kind of bouncing back and forth to job, you know, kind of very much the sword sell, or sell sword, that's the word I was looking for, thank you. You know, totally and completely the nicest guy you've ever seen, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you all see that he's kind of trying to have the best intimidation presence that he can, standing outside of this shop, but he seems kind of bored. All right, so who's going up going to be the first one in the door? Or what are you doing?
This is daylight, normal operating hours?
Daylight, normal operating hours. You're looking at probably about... You guys met the other guy in the morning, so probably 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning?
Is it a freestanding building? Can I like walk all the way around it?
You cannot. It is part of a row of buildings.
Okay. We should probably look and see if there's... Check out the back, too, to make sure.
Okay.
In case things go weird.
Okay. So, who's going to go try to see if there's a back door to this place?
Just super casually strolling around with my cloak.
Okay.
I'll walk up to whoever's at the front and hey there, compadre. Is the shop open?
It is. It is. But hey, I just want to let you know, thievery is penalized by beheading by my beautiful friend here, Lillian. So just make sure you don't steal nothing.
Oh man, this place looks like such a nice area. Is that a problem around here?
Can be.
Oh man, I don't know why anybody would want to steal something that is so nice and such a nice area and whatnot. Oh yeah, thanks for the heads up, man.
Yeah, no worries. People steal shit because they're terrible people, and also because always looking for good stuff. He's got some pretty awesome potions in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, cool beans. Any recommendations for some potions in there? Like, do you know what might be a hot seller right now?
Give me a persuasion check.
This is like descending into a drug deal.
It's totally descending into a drug deal. All right.
Can I pupspiration that?
You can totally pupspiration that. All right, for a total of 20.
Oh, good job, puppy.
Good job, puppy. All right. So he's like, I don't know a whole lot. I mean, I don't usually go in there, due to, well, there's this halfling, it's his current apprentice person. She just talks everybody's ear off, and I can't do that. I prefer the horse manure that's out here than the manure that's in there. He says, but I do know, the good potions are kept behind a glass case behind the counter. But other than that, no, I really, I don't know. I'm not one of them, magic-y kind of people, so I just, I'm here.
Oh, no, cool. No, I get it. You're the face.
Me and Lillian, yeah.
Totally get it. All right, man. All right, well, cheers, eh? And I'm gonna head in.
Okay, Sky, give me a insight check, please, real quick. Lillian is totally his sword. Sword.
So did he pat the...
He totally does, yeah. It's this beautiful... And you see it's like the handle of it, from what you can see, because it's in a scabbard, is really pretty. But yeah, he's totally pats the hilt of his sword when he says the name Lillian. Yeah, totally. Yep. All right. So, Felfiz, you said you were going around,
Psst, Tance, Vegan, Squaggles, let's check out the back of the shop, real quick.
Okay. So, you guys go ahead and go around to the back. Go ahead and give me a, yes, it's evil Squaggles, remember this. Okay, pass without a trace. All right, give me a stealth check. So you took evil Squaggles, chance. Oh, okay.
That was
Very too.
fun.
Nice. Felfiz is gone. All right. And then you took chance and who? Began? Okay, Began, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
Nothing will go wrong with this group of
Nothing
people.
will go wrong with this group. You guys will see everything, too. No doubt. No
I
doubt.
don't even see him sneaking in behind me. I'm imagining.
Well, they're going around the outside.
Well, they're going around the outside.
Yeah. And you said you were stepping in, so there you go.
Just
Okay.
for chance.
Thank you for that. All right. Yep. Apparently, I forgot you guys have Pass Without a Trace, so I need to put the little global modifier thingy on there so you can check that. All right. Began, are you still with us? We might have lost her.
Yes, no, I'm here. I'm fighting roll 20
Okay.
as per
As per
usual.
usual. Okay. There you go. All right. So with a 32, a 24, a 31, and a 26 for stealth, the rest of you look around and they are gone. They're
It's 100% the meme of Homer Simpson just fading into the picture.
Yep, you guys are gone. All right. So Telvin, Sora, Zan, and Sky just kind of look around, and they went from a party of 8 to a party of 4. All right.
This
I
of course.
heard me.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you guys are gone. Go ahead and the 4 of you go ahead and roll me a a perception check as you guys are exploring the back of this or around this building. All right. Okay. Dang, Began. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys are doing pretty awesome. All right. You see that this building, unfortunately, does not have any alley behind it, and is sandwiched between 2 buildings. So there seems to be no visible other entrance to this business other than the actual front door.
Are there
Can I
windows in
stealthily
the back?
fly over it?
You can totally stealthily fly over it. And there is a roof, but no roof access from the outside.
But I just wanted to see if there were any other entrances, exits, stuff we had to watch.
Nope. All right. So, okay. All right. Well, then with that, let's go ahead and. What is that? All right.
I'll go back around to the front and
Okay.
stuff. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Just making sure that, he wasn't gonna smuggle stuff out the back door or something.
Yeah. Nope. You're good.
Who has the Wand of Secrets?
Who does have the Wand of Secrets? It's a good question. All right. So Sky, as you enter into this this magic shop, or this potion shop, I should say, you see that let's see here. The interior matches that of the exterior of this building. It is clear that a lot of money has been put into this store. Easy to do when you're ripping off customers, I'm sure. You see several aisles of shelves to the left, all full of potions. To your immediate right is a stone statue, and it's in the shape of a smiling barbarian half-orc. Straight ahead of you is a counter where you see a gentleman behind it in a dark green robe that looks like, kind of gruff looking guy. And you see that there is a halfling kind of fluttering around the room doing, stuff, putting stuff away. Before she kind of comes to the other end of the counter. She is wearing brown apprentice robes. And she looks like she's concocting a potion or something as she's looking over a recipe, and she goes and runs and gets another spell component over here and kind of runs back over. And you do see that there are let's see here. There is another elf that the guy in the dark green robes, Rugo as it were, seems to be helping. And as you guys walk in, you can hear him say, No returns. If something goes wrong, it's because you did it wrong. And as the person, kind of leaves in a huff, as you guys approach, Rugo seems to kind of turn his attention to you, and he says, buy what you're after and get out. We have potions that can fix your face, but you might need to buy double.
Oh man, like who peed in your Wheaties this morning? I'm just here for shopping and stuff.
Well, buy what you want and get out.
You got a pretty neat shop here. What kinds of stuff is your more popular items?
Whatever anybody ever wants. We got it all.
All right, so you're probably not one of the main salespeople here. I'll be looking around. I'll let you know if I need anything, man.
It's my shop. Of course, I'm one of the main salespeople around here. But whatever.
Cool. All right. Is everything you got on display, or you got any other like special stuff?
I mean, depends on what you want and how much money you got.
All right. Cool. All right. I'll keep looking around then.
All right. So you know, as you're looking around and stuff, you do see like the halfling. She's working on something, but as you kind of come up closer, she gives you a smile. And as you guys are, as you enter the shop, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Susan, you mind could you help me out?
That's
with this
fine.
possession?
Yep, that's fine. So as you guys enter the potion shop. Yep. Alright. So with that, okay. Alright. Perfect.
Thanks, Kazoo.
Felfis, who's the second one for?
Me.
Oh, okay. Do you do Ashy Advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
That sucked.
It did suck. Alright. So, alright, let's see here. Okay. That was pretty awesome. Okay, so, with that, you guys, you see some, let's see here. Well, just as a combined group at this point, you see that there's some ledgers and financial papers kind of next to the door up here to the right. You have a feeling perhaps that might be like a storage room of some kind, maybe. There's a door behind the counter, and with the 22 Sora, you notice that the door over here has a rune over the top of it. There's a crystal rune over it.
Can I tell what the rune means from lessons from our school?
Give me a investigation check, please.
Can I help?
Sure. Actually, actually it would be Arcana, not Investigation. I'm sorry, because it is a rune. So you, Felfiz, you and Sora kind of move over and kind of head this direction a little bit. Maybe trying to be a little stealthier and kind of, coming over here more.
Super casually.
Super casually. So, Sora, go ahead and give me an Arcana roll with advantage, since Felfiz is helping you. Alright.
Thanks, Selfish. I needed that, because that's a 1.
It was a 1,
No
I know.
problem. Teamwork.
Alright. So, the rune over the door is a crystal rune. Clearly a trap, glyph of warding style. Since you just looked at, at that, or learned about that, you know with that roll that, it can be disarmed by a lightning spell. Let's see here. Okay.
Is there stuff behind them? Like if I went to walk towards that other door in the back, is that like there's nothing behind them to look at? Or
No, there's stuff to look at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I want to kind of wander over there and see if there's a rune on that door as well.
Okay. Telvin. You actually, you notice as you're kind of standing there looking around, the eyes of the statue seem to be following you.
It is not creepy at all.
Not at all, no. But the one thing beyond anything else that all of you notice is that most of the potions here have a illegible scrawl on them. So much so that it seems almost impossible to read what most of them are.
It would comprehend language?
Uh-huh. It's not a language, it's a scrawling. So, yeah.
What is this guy, a doctor?
He thinks he's a doctor, yeah. But you
go find a pharmacist. They can read anything.
That's true. You do...
Sky.
What? Sky?
I'm a pharmacist.
Sky is a pharmacist. So Zan will notice and tell you guys, the sign on the door says the store closes at 8 o'clock each night. So Felfis, give me an investigation check, please. As you're looking to see if that door has a rune on it as well. Okay, it does not. So what you've learned is that there is a lightning rune right there.
The door that Delta sees.
This one.
And does... Okay, does that lead to the back? Is that what Fess was trying to figure out?
So, you did know that the building is wide enough to have the footprint of this extra area to the right. There was no windows on the outside, but you did catch that there was space between the businesses that would make sense that would be maybe some sort of storage area or something.
I would like to message Chance and ask them to examine the front door casually, see if there's any traps or any other traps they might see around.
Okay.
That way, when we come back, we're aware.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Any traps that haven't been set yet, but it looks like it is.
Okay.
Look at the water sitting by the door, just waiting to be put on top of it.
Right. Okay. And they will, in fact, cast find traps in looking around and stuff. Okay. Okay. They look around and Yeah, the only like visible trap that that they currently see is the rune that's over here. And the statue. And you see like Chance is kind of wandering around. All right. So okay. What what you gonna do?
I have one more plan, but I need someone to come over and watch over me.
Okay.
Sure.
These are bookcases, right?
They are potion shelves.
Potion cells.
Mm-hmm.
And
I walked a long way around. I just didn't feel like driving.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm going to try something new with Kazoo.
Okay.
And weapons, I just want you to watch over me and tap me if someone's coming our way.
Okay.
No problem.
I
will
did.
stand there and I will try and read one of the things. The papers. It's going to be my cover for keeping on the lookout.
Okay.
The door itself is mastery seal.
Yes. Well, the door has a rune on top of it. That you know is the type that can be dispelled by a lightning spell. The door isn't necessarily locked, it's just trapped.
Yeah, so the door is trapped itself, but the walls doesn't look like it.
Correct.
And I let Kazoo out, and Kazoo is tiny, right? Is a tiny creature.
Uh-huh.
And what I wanted to do is to get close to the wall.
Okay.
And try to see if it can phase through it, the wall.
Okay.
Cool.
Relative density. It can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. Okay. And if they are inside an object, it takes 4 damage. Okay.
Okay. And it plugged in the 4 automatically.
What? It plugged it in. It's really cool. Okay.
And I also go into my creature's vision, because it was vision, so I could see.
Okay. And you do so, and you see it is an office. You see that there is a office of clearly rummaged, papers and the like. Let's see here. You see, okay. It's pretty boring as a general office. Its desk is cluttered with inventory forms. There's a wardrobe in the far corner, and black tapestry hanging on the wall next to it. Go ahead and give me a perception roll, please, on that.
Now here's the thing, am I using mine or...
You're looking through his eyes, so you use yours.
Okay. Hold on. Switching to different character seats.
Yeah, if it was just him and you weren't looking through his eyes, it would be just him. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop that.
Okay. Good call. All right, there you go. 20. All right. So the tapestry is moving as if there's a breeze coming behind it. And yeah, you have a feeling you need to leave that cloak or that tapestry alone, as it very much looks like it might just come off of there and attack you. But you can avoid that with that perception check. And instead, you see that over by the wardrobe, it looks as if, with that perception roll, there are furniture drag marks, as if that wardrobe will move.
Is that floor stone?
It is not. It's actually carpet.
Oh.
Like the wardrobe will move?
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm go- Now here's the thing. I can direct Kazoo to go up to more sides where it can move, but I don't want to make any noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna keep a mental note of that
Okay.
for when we come back tonight.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go, Sora, are there any windows in there? Or any other doors?
Can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Yep, can't hear you. All right.
That's why I said tap on me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not an emergency.
All
This
right.
is the one time I didn't take my.
So Sky, you're over there talking to Katie, and Katie is very warm with you. She's showing you that she is currently working on a potion of water breathing that she's trying to make. And she's sharing with you her love of potions and alchemy and how neat it is to be able to put together and make something totally new. She says that she loves working with him, but he can be a little gruff. But she's totally gonna learn, how to make super powerful potions from him. I mean, if she works here long enough, he's gonna teach her that. So it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah, because, I hope you do well, and because, he's kind of like a buzzkill, man. How's business? Like, are people buying a lot of stuff out of here? He doesn't seem like he really cares much about the customers, eh?
I mean, yeah, he's gruff, but like I try to keep things and try to wait on customers as much as I can so that he doesn't have to. But I mean, he does okay. Yeah. We actually get quite a few orders that get shipped out and stuff. So there's that. Yeah.
So do you make the potions around here, or does he make the potions, or
he
somebody
makes
else?
most of them, but sometimes I do. I'm still learning though, so like, if it's good enough, he'll put it out to sell, but most of the time it's if it's not good enough, we just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. Like, nobody wants a bad potion. That would be bad for business.
Right. What potion are you gonna buy today?
Oh man, that water breathing potion sounded kind of cool.
Thanks. I'm still working on it though. I don't know if it's right or not. But we have other ones if you want that.
Yeah. Do you have anything that might I don't know, aid like let's say you're taking a really hard test, or like in an arm wrestling contest or something, some kind of potion that might help even the odds, or make you do pretty good at it.
For like you're talking like strength or smarts or what, like
Just enhanced drugs, basically.
enhanced drugs. Yes, enhanced drugs. Yes.
Yeah, those types of things. Yeah. I've heard of a few people taking those types of things, and it's really helped out, man.
Well, like there's one that that'll give you, makes you feel more heroic. I know that one. There's I'm trying to remember. There's one that I know. It gives you. Let's see. It's a. Trying to remember what it does.
It's okay. Calm down. It's okay, man. Just slow down.
There's a lot of potions, and so like I said, I'm still kind of learning. There's one that I know. I think it's called Clairvoyance. It lets you see or hear through a sensor as if you're in like the space or something. Yeah, it's kind of like I haven't seen it in person, but it sounds kind of cool. But I think you have to like make it be a location you're familiar with or you've like visited or seen before or something. But like within a mile or something like that. I like I said, I don't know for sure. But otherwise, I'm trying to think. Potion of awesomeness pretty much is not quite.
That Clairvoyance one sounds pretty cool. I know some friends that, man, they'd really dig something like that.
What about? Oh, do you ever get like really, really tired, and then like have a test still that you have to go take and you need to be up and moving around for that? There's
man.
one.
It's like you read my mind. Man, that's like every day.
Well, there's one. It's called Potion of Energy Drink.
Oh man, can I have one of those? Do you have any of those in stock?
I do actually. Yeah. This one, if you like, I know if you drink it, it'll remove any exhaustion that you're suffering. And like if you've got a disease or a poison or something, it'll take care of that too.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to ask, I kind of got limited funds, but how much would a potion like that run around a place like this?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember how much that one is. We don't sell that one a whole lot. I think that one is, let's see here, potion. Let's see. I think that one is like $900 gold. Because it's super rare, but it's super helpful too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little bit over my my pocketbook here. But man, that sounds really, really cool. What about that other one? Clairvoyance one, man.
The Clairvoyance one. Let's see here. And you see, like, she grabs a book underneath the desk, and she's like, "Why didn't I grab this before?" And she's like, she's flipping through trying to find the prices for the right potion. And she's just
also known as you found the spot that you were looking for.
It is, in fact. That one also is about the same. It's real rare too. We only have, I think, one of them in stock. So it'd be like $900 gold too.
Oh man. Yeah. Any discounts for like a fellow potion lover like myself? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but you've got lots of friends with you. Maybe if they buy a bunch of potions, then I can get him to do that.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
By the way,
all right.
That would be energy drink. Would be vitality.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome.
In case anybody was wondering which one that was.
Is that another?
I love the new version better.
Wings?
Yes, you might even feel like you're flying after that. Yeah. I say this as I totally didn't do that before the game started. Potion of energy drink. Yes.
You'd think StrixSeven would already have it, right?
Right? Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you see like there's some definite costs, you know, to the rare and, you know, more common or uncommon potions. Some of them are pretty darn expensive.
Well, yeah. Let me talk to my friends about those other ones. I'll definitely grab like a. Do you have any like healing potions? You know,
I do.
Your standard.
Oh yeah,
cool.
totally. Those are 50 gold. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, cool.
How many you want?
Oh, how much is 2 today? I think 2 probably.
It'd be 100 gold for 2 of them. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, chill. Cool. Thanks, man.
Okay. And so she'll
we
get them.
got some games coming up. They might come in handy.
Oh, what do you mean games? You play what kind of games do you play?
Our friends, man. You know, we get out and we roughhouse and you know, play some games, and every once in a while, you know, stuff happens.
That's
We're
cool.
young.
Yeah, no, that's totally cool. I don't have a whole lot of friends, so I spend most of my time making potions and stuff, trying to get better at it.
Oh man, no friends. Everybody needs to have friends.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work on perfecting the potion of love potions, and it's just to be able to put things together and make something totally new and to help people. That would that's a good thing for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally get it, man. All right. Well, you're looking pretty busy right now, so I'm gonna keep looking. And
Okay.
Thanks for the potions.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll hand over the gold.
Okay. All right.
I'll
So
chill back with my friends.
she's gonna kind of wander around and just kind of comes up and it's like, hey, let me know if you need anything. It's like, hey, how you doing? Just kind of flirting between everybody, like fluttering, flittering. That's the word I was looking for. Just kind of doing the whole touch basis, make sure you're good without being the hovering type person that we all so don't like. And if no one needs anything specifically, she will go back to her little spot over here. You see, Felfiz, that she does kind of come by, doesn't seem to notice if you guys are doing anything. It seems that your distraction type thing that looked just hanging out reading a piece of paper seems to work. All right. So,
I'll even talk to Sora like we're discussing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, a year at school is 800 gold, and so these are expensive potions. So, yep. It's like you should learn how to make them on campus instead of buying potions.
Clearance section?
Well, I mean, not really. Alright, so, Telvin, Squaggles, Began, what are you guys doing?
Just going with flow of group.
Okay. Alright. So you notice, well, the rest of you pretty much, notice that the mage seems to be getting a little suspicious of you guys as, he, like, seems to be watching you and just the picture I have in my head right now is my dad when teenagers would come into the store, very breakable stuff, and he's not moving, but he's watching you guys like a hawk.
One buys a soda, the rest just wander around.
Yep, pretty much. Yep. And he's if he has to, like, he'll kind of move over to get a better view of people as you guys are wandering around. Yeah. And at one point, he will kind of look over at Telvin and say, "You gonna buy anything or what?"
Or what?
And he just kind of like, this is that totally grumpy guy, so he shoots daggers at you kind of thing. He's like, "Then go. If you're not gonna buy anything."
Oh, that was question if I was going to buy something. Okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy something or not?
I suppose I could get a souvenir for trade. But what to buy?
I'm gonna message Telvin and say, I wouldn't argue if you wanted to eat this guy.
It does not look appetizing.
There.
He looks like he would be salty. What potions are sale?
I sell all kinds of potions.
I suppose potion to recover from damage.
You mean healing potions? Yeah, we got those. Yeah, that's 50 gold a potion.
Is fair price.
Yeah. Okay.
I will buy a healing potion.
All right. And he pulls one out from underneath the counter and hands it to you. It's 50 gold.
I'll buy one too.
All right. Okay. We also have greater healing potions too, or yeah, if you think that's not gonna be enough.
Currently, greater is just outside the price range. He is on a small budget.
All right.
Any other interesting and cheap potions? So I stared at the saber long enough that it makes no sense. Less sense than when it started.
So you see that there's like a few that, the only reason you know what they might be is the fact that on the label it looks like there's an outline of lips, and they're pilfers of love. Pilfer. Yeah, that. Those are 90 gold a piece. There's...
I don't need that. My girl's in love with me already. I just say many, many miles away from her.
Many, many miles away, yes. You're looking at, like, there's potions of poison, elixirs of health, potion of fire breath. You're all kind of looking in the 100 to 200 range, or 250 range. Potion of climbing, yeah. So,
if I bought a potion, would I be able to attempt to deconstruct it and find out what went into it?
No.
Not even with identify?
Nope. Nope. No, but you can look up, you know, the ingredients and stuff and be able to brew it at school.
I'll buy one regular healing potion.
Okay.
And I'll put it in a separate place from where I keep my other ones.
Okay. All right. So, with that, Sora, what are you doing? What are you and Kazoo doing?
Mostly just Kazoo's checking to see there any notes in this place, like any windows, any on the ceiling, stuff like that. Just
Okay.
exploring more.
No.
Any under the desk,
Okay.
stuff like that. Just exploring more. Wow.
No windows. no windows, nothing in the ceiling. There is a letter on the desk that has 20 gold pieces on top of the letter.
Can't understand what it's saying. What's on the letter?
You see that it is it has the letterhead of the Luskin orphanage.
From the orphanage?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
It's still folded over, so you can't read it unless you want to have him unfold the letter. It just, you can see like the top part of it, so you see like the letterhead part.
What kind of check with that to carefully unfold it just a bit?
Dexterity for him.
I will extra try.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll an SC?
You can. Yep, you can. All right, there you go.
That's much better. Thank you, Ashley.
He doesn't deal with a whole lot of paper, so it's kind of hard.
Good boy, Ashley.
He's a fractal. He doesn't have a whole lot of paper experience. And so it takes a bit for him to figure it out. And you open up the letter here, and it says, "I thank you for sending the poison. I can't live another day with these children smiling and playing all the time. They're not having so much fun these days. It was well worth the exorbitant amount of money you charged me. We shall do business again in the future. Sincerely, Marlene Jullico, the headmaster of the Luskin Orphanage."
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. She's not real bright to, put it in writing.
No shit.
She doesn't like kids. Don't run an orphanage.
I mean...
Like... I had half a mind just to blow her up for that. I will... You know what? You know what,
What?
Susan?
What?
I'm going to... Are the gold pieces still there?
They are.
I tell the kazoo, devour the gold pieces.
Okay. Not sure what that's gonna do for your buddy, but okay.
A fragile.
Alright. Before you have him do anything else, give me a perception check from him, please.
From me?
From him.
Oh, from him? Not from me?
From him. Because it involves smell. So, he smells sulfur in here. Specifically coming from the wardrobe area.
Sulfur.
Yep.
Maybe he says this to me. He kind of stopped, try to eat the gold pieces, and just hurry leave.
Okay. All right.
And hopefully, this. Oh, 9 this time. Damn.
Yep.
Well, I guess no one's paying attention. And
Nobody's paying attention.
I had him hurry back to my pocket and return back the vision.
Okay. Yes.
While Rugo is busy with other people, I want to, check out his outfit and everything and see if it seems like there's something that he would always keep on him, like a pocket watch or something, in order to possibly do locate object later to see if he is coming.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check. Okay. 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 He, you see that, like, he's got, his dark green sleeve robe. He seems to have, a wand on him. Pretty visible. Yeah, you could definitely, know that is what he would carry with him at all times. So yes, you can choose an object that he has on him that he would in fact have. So yes, you can totally do that. All right. Okay. So with that, I believe that is there anyone else need to buy anything else here, or do you guys head out to reconvene and figure out what you guys are going to do?
I think we need to go have a powwow.
Yeah, I'm done. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So with that, I think that is a great place for us to stop for tonight, since it is just 9 o'clock. So with that, we will shoot back over here. Thank you so much to my party members here for venturing off campus for the very first time since you went started school here.
Summer.
Since you guys went home for summer, some of you anyway. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us as we do take this adventure. And we hope that you will join us next time as our students continue their trip through Neverwinter and Rugo's shop in an attempt to take out this potion maker who is poisoning children. Now, with all of that said and done, just a reminder that, oh yes, you should totally follow our amazing channel artist, Kate, who made not only the DMS Adventurers Tavern logo, as well as the Haven's Heroes logo that you saw before, and the Strixer for Kids logo.
And the emotes.
And the emotes, and all of that stuff. And the background. I mean, it's like she's talented or something, huh? Yeah, she is. In fact, we love her. But just...
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and she's a player in this game. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just a reminder that we do have our game on Monday, the continued adventures of the Story Seekers, as well as Video Game Thursday, which is Valheim. That should be this week, hopefully, barring any other changes. And then our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure on Friday. They're getting close. They are getting close. So please join us for that. Dylan says bye. Huh. Yeah? You gonna say bye? Aw, yeah. All right. And we are going to go ahead and raid into J Luna tonight. Oh, look at that. Uncle Torque coming in for the last treat time of the night.
See, he has such faith.
He has such faith.
He is so spoiled.
All right. So he has a lot of faith. He knows. All right. Okay. So with that, we are going to be raiding into J Luna. He's playing some Dead by Daylight, but you will notice that when we raid into him, he actually is wearing the 2022 Extra Life shirt that he just got in the mail. So so I told him we're raiding so he can show off the shirt. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, guys. See you next time.